What's up? So I got the 240 grit done, and in like the trouble spots that I'm gonna need to do some Bondo, I went and hit that with the 120, and then I'm gonna skim coat that with some Bondo. This is already looking pretty good. The bodywork I did before is still holding up alright. This I hit it with the same thing, 120, and then I hit this exposed metal part right there with a hammer to try to like even it out a little bit, but it didn't really give because I don't think it's gonna do much unless I can get a dolly behind it, which I can't. So it is what it is. And then it was a pain in the ass to get all the double-sided tape that I used, the adhesive that was left on from the wing. I don't need to use that much adhesive. I had enough adhesive to make it like stick to the side of a space shuttle during a launch. So don't do that again. On these, I'm using doubles. Yeah, so 240 spot treated for 120. Gonna Bondo and then hit it with the 240 again. Yeah. Alright, so I put on some Banjo-Kazooie and sanded it down with 120 and ran out of sandpaper. So I started sanding it down with 80 by hand, and that's a pain in the ass. So I decided I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and go get some more sandpaper. But it's already looking a lot better. It feels smoother. I mean, it probably looks like weird, blotchy, but. Another beautiful day in the garage. So last night I ran out of sandpaper and I just started painting shit. So the bash bar back here, I had some weird paint laying around. I'll show you. This stuff, I just had it. I don't remember from what. So I painted the bash bar. One coat or two coats of that, and then 3 coats of clear of like some shitty acrylic enamel. It's not great, but it's painted, whatever. Also, this is like the side thing that I broke. That's like goes there. So that is here now. And I made it, I like sanded it, 320, 600, 800, painted it with some gloss white. Didn't come out great, but I'm gonna do something to it. The bash bar is put on correctly and as straight as I could get it. I had to cut it a little bit because the body is actually bent at the inside of the car, so I had to cut off a little bit of the ends of the bash bar in order to make it fit like that. But it's on there and it's bolted in, so hell yeah. So I kept trying to fit the bumper skin on, and these little brackets with the studs coming out of them kept coming off because everything's shitty and it's old. So JB welded them and letting it dry. Same thing on this side. So yeah, once that's dry, try to put the skin back on. I'm just so stoked that this thing fits back on normal and OEM like. You can kind of see how it's bent. See how on the left side it's more out than on the right side? That's bolted in. That's how bent the chassis is. So, like, it's really subtle. Like, let's see, like right there versus over there. Big difference. I don't have the antenna anymore, so I put a coin behind there and masking taped it to there, and I'm gonna fill it with Bondo, sand it down to delete that. Same with the corner lights, but instead of a coin, I use razor blades because that's the only other metal I could find that fits there. I don't have a welder. Please don't hate me. This is gonna work. Holy shit, that was a pain in the ass to get on there right. And even then, my body lines aren't great, but I'm not a body guy and I'm proud of that. Also, that blob, I deleted the corner markers. I don't know if I already showed that, but I just put razor blades behind it, bondoed over it, bam, I'm gonna sand it down, deletion. Yeah, so rear bumper's back on. This body line, but whatever. It matches the car.
I'm gonna be able to do it. This is so awesome.
I like just hanging out in my garage.
Alright, so we got everything situated in this hangar, and this is so sick. I can't believe like this is happening. Nice to know.
In this garage today, we're at Union's house trying to fix this car for once, because it's been broken for about 50 grand. Like a month. He did run into a shop across the street, and they had no idea what was wrong.
So I gotta go 150 over the Bondo that I just put down, smooth it out with some 120, whole car with, or smooth that out with some 220, hit the whole car with 220, hit the whole car with 320, hit the whole car with 600, hit the whole car with 800. But I doubt you guys want to see that, so I'll just show you after I'm done, because you probably watched a bunch of primer sanding and whatnot on YouTube. 150 complete. 220 complete. 320 complete. So it sanded at 320, but I'm not sure if I should sand it to 600 and then paint it, or just paint it now and then sand the primer to 600. So I'm just gonna call it here. Appreciate y'all watching. If you have any pointers for bodywork, please let me know. If you have any pointers for painting, please let me know. Yeah, leave a comment with your Instagram so I know who's watching. I would appreciate that. It helps the algorithm, and we can kind of help promote your guys' IGs and whatnot. So yeah, do algorithm things.